Have you ever met someone who just radiates a quiet confidence? They're not flashy, they don't boast about their achievements, yet you can just tell they're incredibly successful and content. It's like they have a secret, a different way of moving through the world. Today we're going to unravel that secret. We're diving deep into the art of quiet success, the power of not showing off, and how embracing this mindset can fundamentally change your life for the better. Think about it. We live in a world that screams, "Look at me." Social media is a constant highlight reel of extravagant vacations, new cars, and promotions. It's easy to get caught up in this cycle, believing that success isn't real unless it's validated by likes, comments, and the envy of others. But what if I told you that true, lasting success is often silent? It's built in the quiet hours, away from the applause, and its greatest reward is internal peace, not external validation. Let me tell you a story about two craftsmen in a small ancient village. The first, Leo, was a brilliant carpenter. His work was flawless, and he made sure everyone knew it. Whenever he finished a piece, he would parade it through the village square, announcing its perfection and the high price it fetched. People were impressed, sure, but there was always a sense of unease around him. The second craftsman was an old stonemason named Arthur. He worked in a dusty workshop at the edge of the village. He rarely spoke of his work. Instead, he just worked. He poured his heart into every stone he carved, finding joy in the process itself. Villagers who sought him out discovered that his sculptures were not just beautiful, they seemed to possess a soul. His reputation grew not through boasting, but through the quiet whispers of those who had experienced the quality and integrity of his art. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village, looking to commission a grand monument. He first visited Leo, who spent an hour listing his awards and showing off his most expensive creations. The merchant was impressed, but something felt hollow. Then he was guided to Arthur's humble workshop. Arthur didn't say much. He simply handed the merchant a small, smooth stone bird he had just finished. The merchant held it. He felt the weight, the perfect balance, the life within the stone. In that silent moment, he understood. Arthur got the commission, not because he was the loudest, but because his work spoke for itself, with a power and authenticity that shouting could never match. This story isn't just about carpentry and stonework. It's a metaphor for life. Leo represents the modern obsession with showing off. It's a strategy based on external validation. You need others to see you, to approve of you, to feel successful. But this is a fragile foundation. What happens when the likes stop coming? What happens when someone else is louder? Your sense of self-worth is tied to the fickle opinions of others. Arthur, on the other hand, represents quiet success. His validation was internal. It came from the mastery of his craft, from the focus on the process, and from the deep satisfaction of creating something of value. This is a fortress of self-worth. It can't be shaken by external noise because it's not built on it. So how do we become more like Arthur? How do we cultivate this quiet strength in a loud world? The first step is to shift your focus from outcome to process. Stop chasing the trophy, the promotion, or the social media post. Instead, fall in love with the daily grind. Find joy in the practice, the learning, the small incremental improvements. When you're deeply engaged in what you are doing, the need for external applause fades away. The work itself becomes the reward. Think of a marathon runner. The real victory isn't just crossing the finish line. It's in the thousands of miles run in the cold, dark mornings. It's in the discipline, the sweat, the dedication. That's where character is forged. The medal is just a symbol. The real prize is the person you become along the way. Your success is the sum of your habits, not the sum of your announcements. The second principle of quiet success is to practice humility. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less. It's the understanding that you are part of a much larger picture. A truly confident person doesn't need to prove they are the smartest person in the room. They listen more than they speak. They ask questions. They are open to learning from everyone, regardless of status or title. This humility makes you a magnet for opportunities. People want to collaborate with those who are secure enough to share credit and celebrate the success of others. A boastful person creates competitors. A humble person creates allies. Your silence and willingness to listen give your words incredible weight, when you do choose to speak. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't about hiding your talents or playing small. It's about letting your actions and your results do the talking. There's a huge difference between confident communication and desperate showing off. Confidently communicating is stating facts when necessary. Yes, I led the project that increased sales by 20%. Showing off is adding, it was all me, nobody else could have done it, and my boss said I'm the best they've ever seen. See the difference? One is secure information, the other is insecure noise. Let your achievements be a testament to your ability, not a tool to feed your ego. Embracing this path also protects your peace. The constant need to project an image of success is exhausting. It's a performance that never ends. You're always worried about what others think, curating your life to fit a narrative. It's a mental prison. Quiet success is freedom. It's the freedom to be authentic. It's the freedom to fail without an audience, to learn in private, and to define success on your own terms. Your energy is spent on growing, not on posturing. Think about the most respected people you know. Are they the ones who constantly talk about how great they are? Or are they the ones who deliver, who show up, who support others, and who possess a calm, unshakable confidence? Their power is in their presence, not their presentation. So I challenge you today to take a small step towards quiet success. The next time you achieve something, big or small, resist the immediate urge to post about it. Instead, sit with that feeling of accomplishment for a moment. Savor it for yourself. Let it be your secret, your private fuel. Feel how that internal validation is more satisfying and more lasting than any number of likes. Let your work, your character, and your integrity speak for you. Build a reputation based on substance, not on sound. In a world full of noise, silence is a statement. Humility is a superpower. And quiet success is the most profound and enduring success of all. Stop trying to prove your worth and start living it. You'll find that the less you need to say, the more your life will speak for itself. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a stronger, more meaningful life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep building in the quiet.